Yo, what's good everyone, it's me back at it again, another video for you guys today, and today we got ourselves another video with a quite the short intro, but we're gonna leave that there and get straight onto the TOP team. Obviously, first up we got ourselves the movies team, to which we can see right here, and there's a bit of a different one because there is no Bojack. There is no Bojack. For once in its life, there is no Bojack because he's actually sitting down in B tier. So this is the way we have it right here. We got Green Frieza, Zaha, Tapion Cooler, you know, the usual stuff. I did use a Spartan Cooler last season, and he actually did pretty well. Other than the time he got absolutely destroyed, but that was just RNG luck. But again, this is not a half bad team. Filled with S and Z, it can work very well. But other than that, we're going to move on to the next team. Okay, we got ourselves the Frieza Force, which is an all Z tier team. Now, there is actually some substitutes where you can use it here. For one, instead of Zaha, you can maybe use the Pod Frieza, who is actually a decent enough addition to the team. Or, if you want to, you can actually change it so that you can have like one of the free-to-play Frieza Force units, meaning that you can have either the Rowberry squad, a pool and all that stuff, because Rowberry is actually a decent tank, so you can actually use him, or you can use the most recent ones. But I feel like this is the best one because you got yourselves two healers, one self and one all around. So other than that, let's move on. And next up, obviously, we got ourselves some Regen team, and I feel like I want to use this season, just for a laugh. And I have Baby here instead of like Majin Buu the way I usually do it, is because they're actually both in C tier, meaning that no matter who I use, I'm going to get rid of points. I'm going to have less points than what normally would happen. Now, I put Baby here because he actually is a better healer, just by a slight margin. Obviously, I'll get his kit up and I'll just flash it here. Obviously, everyone else here is more like kind of usual, except for maybe the Green Piccolo, but he is a decent tank and he'll be a good substitute Green instead of the Boo. So we're gonna move on to the next one. And obviously we got ourselves the Sun Family team, the last failsafe, and I have, you can see here, Blue Zaha and the Zenkai Yellow Super Vegeta. Your question why I have them there is because Zaha, as you know, is a healer, all-round healer, as well as the Super Saiyan Goku and the EX Goku. But I also have the Super Vegeta because he's actually a yellow Zenkai buffer, and his ability gives the Super Saiyans for blast and crit. So it could come in handy. I think it's a yellow Saiyan, to which there isn't, but it doesn't matter. He's a decent damage dealer, so I mean, yeah, we're gonna move on. Last up, we got ourselves the honourable mentions, which is going to be the Super Warriors. Now, to be fair, it was debatable whether to put this or Frieza Force, but I opted to use Frieza Force like a main team, just due to the amount of Z's. It's literally just an all Z team. And obviously, as we see here, the blue TN is still in B tier. You're still going to get points, but it's not going to be as much. And it's kind of like the usual. There isn't really any like main substitutes for this team, to say the least, because just due to how limited this team is, because there's no other good units, and all the other brilliant units are regen based, but you're not going to run them on a Super Warrior team, because obviously that's not going to make any sense. Who is going to use a regen on Super Warriors other than the EX Piccolo? But I mean, other than that, I hope you did enjoy this video. It is a bit shorter, but I mean, it's just to show off just what teams we're going to be looking like, why it happened there, you know, the usual shit. So anyways, I hope you did enjoy. I shall see you all in the next video.